Okay, this is how it works. The first step is to run the QuickBooks grant transaction detail report, which we have saved there by class and by time period. So for this example, I ran the VBOC class, which is 11, for August and September of 2022. And this is the report that you get out. I highlighted the totals. In some cases, this may be all the information you need. If you just need total by mileage car rental, here's your total. Total by travel meals, here's your total. If you need your total by travel lodging, there's your total. And incidentals. There's also one for airfare. There just wasn't any airfare in this particular report. So the next step in the process, and this is where you have to do some customization. The first thing you want to do is just highlight the sheet, right click it, hit Format Cells, and you want to unmerge the cells. This is just a QuickBooks report writing issue that they have. And you need to get rid of the merge cells. The next step is you could just delete these top 4 rows. Then highlight the memo description. And this is where you want to go to the Data tab and hit Text to Columns. You want to hit the Delimited button, hit Next, choose semicolon, and this is why I pick semicolon, so it makes it easy to delimitate, and then you can hit Finish. And then see how it creates new columns with anything that was separated, and hopefully it was done properly in the data entry. And then you can create new column headings. And so in this is travel description is how VBOC does it. You can have your first thing be something different. You can have date of travel. Please note that the date of travel will often be different than the expenses. Sometimes, you pay for hotels in advance, but the actual travel is going to be later. And sometimes it's vice versa. The travel was, a couple weeks ago, but you just got around to entering the expense report. Here's where you could have the traveler, and this is just other. Okay, and then once you have that done, what I suggest you do is you highlight this, highlight everything, and hit the little filter button. And then you'll see it creates filters for you. Now, before you do anything with the filters, what I suggest you do is you pay attention to this total right here, the grand total. And this will help when I do the next step. And so I'm writing down 660350. And then what I do is I sort by a column, whatever I want. I will say the best column to sort by in most cases is the account column. In some cases, you might want to sort by the travel description column. So actually, let me show you another little trick. So the reason this imports from Certify, let me just do this really quick. I like to go back to my home. I go to Find and Select, and I go to Replace, and then I type in the reason, :space, and replace it with a blank, and then hit Replace All. And that just gets rid of a little reason, and it makes it look like this. And I'm going to go ahead and in this case, sort by the travel description first. And then you could see what it does is it moves all these other things down here that, were subtotals in the previous unformatted thing. You could kind of delete all of this. But before you delete that, the first thing I always suggest is you look at the total. You total the amount column. And remember, I wrote down that 660350. This is just my little double check. And this sums up to 660350. That means that all of the transactions are accounted for. And then I could just get rid of this junk. And then at this point, I can sort by either the account. So if I want to see how much things are by mileage, meals, lodging, incidentals, I have those totals. I could sort by traveler if I want to do it by traveler, and then I could do all sorts of custom sorts. And this becomes a really powerful tool to help with whatever reporting requirements you have. So hopefully this helps you out. If not, let me know and we'll see about other things we could do to help you out. Thanks for listening.